guys, welcome to Movie Review Show today. Today I'm so excited to share my thoughts on the movie titled Chances. Chances, produced by the Sonia Oche TV. My name is Tiana. Now, those of you that know Sonia, you would really love her. Like, she's just top notch at what she does. I have characters like that and other people. Sonia Oche is one person I look forward to watching that movie. Now, let's get right into it. This movie tells the movie Chances. It tells us the story of Damien and Abigail. A love story with a lot of drama and betrayal. Jeez, it was a lot. When we were introduced to this couple, it looks like all the shades of like they were so perfect. But what we don't see is that trouble always lurks in the paradise. There's always trouble. Like, sometimes when you're seeing light and there's just a glimmer of light or something, be careful. Because at the end or at the middle, whatever, there might just be something. This couple decided that there's there's some love you will just see, and then you're like, oh my god, you want it, you wish for it, you aspire it, you dream of it, you desire it, but life will just take its turn. Boom, boom, boom. And then everything just scatters. That's what happened between Damien and Abigail. Now we see Mabel. She's Damien housemate and she smells like trouble. Like Damien, a guy, Abigail, housemate. Like why? Why? Housemate, like okay, like a grown up guy. I know this housemate of a thing, but they were just too close. They were too close to believe that they were just housemates. Housemates, people go, you just come out. She hugs Damien hugs her, buys her things. They go out together when Abigail is not there. Always in his car. They go out together and everything. Housemates. I felt like she could have Abigail could have seen all of this green light, but she was just too lenient and too gentle. This is a call to ladies who says red flag and then you just wave it away. She's my sister. See, if your sister, you see, this is the occult feeling. You see this flesh of it, then it really can do a lot. So you have to be careful. It can talk about your sister. I trust my mom is my sister. Well, trust her. Take it. I trust this is my best friend. We are best friend, childhood since when we were 1 year old. We went to the same kindergarten. Thank you. Okay, primary, secondary, university. In fact, we did NYC together. We were posted. We worked in the same place. And then now it's time for you to get married. Then you now trusted your man without your friend. Continue. Alright, so this was happening lots and lots with them. Or more. Let me just move forward a bit so I'll just know where to take with. Now along the line, in the heat of abortion, Damien had sex with his housemate and he travels out. Now before that, a lot has even happened. Let's just put a pin on that. Now, when they were doing this housemate thing of a thing, now Damien and Abigail, they've been together for 7 years before he traveled out. But when he traveled out, when he came back, so it was 8 years. Now let's talk about the 7 years. What happened before the 1 year? God, it's really a lot. Really a lot. Now, you see, when girls, I don't know what they see with long relationships. Like, I don't know. People say it's okay. It's not how well or how far. How did they put that thing? I don't even want to know. It's not how far, but how well, right? So she was in a relationship with this guy for 7 years. Like, how do you guys do long relationship? Like, are you studying the course of what? It's so advisable. Like, a relationship, you go into a relationship when you are ready. You are fully ready for marriage. Do you understand? Except if you're defining your relationship as, okay, maybe friends with benefits. We're going to be doing it forever till you do this and do that and do all of that. But a relationship that people have prospects that you are, envisaging for marriage. And then, like me, I don't buy the idea. I don't buy the idea of 5 years relationship as I am. Even 3 years, what are you doing there? That's like ND. You have finished your ND 2 years. What are you doing there? I will not lie to you, me personally. Any relationship that will pass like 2 years, I cannot do it. Yes. I cannot just stay there. I'm really someone that actually gets irritated with things like for a long time. I can't deal with something for a long time. Same thing as same person. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, but I don't buy the idea of relationship for long, 3 years, no. I can affirm it to you that if I'm dating somebody, if it's past 2 years, I can actually go and meet him. Guy, please, let's break up. I am tired because I'm someone that, how will I put it? Should I say easily lost feelings or I easily give up or something? Because if it's too long, I don't know if I'm going to cope if I get to that part, but definitely my relationship has not passed like 1 year and something, sure. Boy, you see those 2 years, I don't know, I'm just going to cope. So, Abigail found herself in that. She was in a relationship for 7 years. Now they were not just that relationship, but she aborted 5 times. Okay, yeah, 5 times in the space of 7 years. She aborted 5 pregnancy. Now, okay, you now want to be in a relationship for 7 years old. Okay, yes. There are people relationship has worked for 8 years, we were together and they married. Yeah, fine. It's worked for them. But do not put yourself in that assumption that it will work for you. Just have that in that. What if it doesn't work? And don't just say, okay, 7 years and then she aborted. Like, what was she thinking? You're aborting for a guy. The guy said he's not ready to take responsibility. Though he loves her. Yes, we saw the love thing. He loved her. She also loved Damien. And so she was like, she was not also ready to. Damien was not ready, so she was taking out her pregnancy. Man, she took out her pregnancy for 5 years. 5 pregnancies, she took it out for Damien. Who was saying he was not ready. He was not ready. Now, before the fifth one actually happened, it was 4 before the fifth one actually happened, that Damien was not ready to accept responsibility for the pregnancy. But guess what? Abigail was not ready because Damien was actually traveling now. He promised that he's going to come back for her. And honestly, in that movie, he really meant it. But Abigail did not believe because she said, according to her, she has been in a relationship before that actually broke her heart and this like that. So she don't want to take the risk of being a single mother, a baby mama, or of having a child who doesn't have a father, or he goes to another girl when he goes abroad, when he actually falls in love. So it was like, she needs to remove the baby. Guess what? Damien was like, no, don't remove the baby. But she eventually removed the baby, which actually made it 5. And that was where the whole story started. Damien found out she has aborted the pregnancy he wanted. And boom. It was like, he got angry, left the house, But they made up back. But amidst their making up, something already happened. Guess what? Damien already slept with the housemate. Oh boy. Just ordinary housemate. Damien slept. Guys, they like this suiting. I mean, everybody likes peace of mind, right? Well, I think it's more for the guys because so he went to the arms of the housemate and then boom, they had sex together before he traveled out. Now, guess what, guys? Now, Damien came back to marry his long-term girlfriend, Abigail. Then the drama begins. The real drama begins. Guess what? The housemate is pregnant. Pregnant with his child, and he duped Abigail and married Mabel. She's Mabel. So let me say what I think about this movie. Now, Damien was actually raised by a single mother. So he already had the thought that he was never going to abandon his responsibility or anything. It was like he was ready to be a family man, a full family man. But at the time he was ready, Abigail was not ready. Fine, he traveled out, not knowing that the sex he had with Mabel already resulted in pregnancy. When he came back, guess where he met? I went to Mabel's house and he found his son. When he came back, the son even called him Daddy. He was shocked. And the resemblance was striking. Like, they looked alike. See, let me just cut this long story short though. Damien eventually married Mabel and left Abigail, who has been with him for 7 years. No, 8 years now already when he came back, right? And has aborted 5 times for him. Oh boy! You need to see this movie, guys. Abigail went crazy. In fact, she literally ran mad in that movie. She went. At first I thought she was going to do something so drastic. So drastic. I mean, 5 pregnancies, then till the 6th ones. I think she was going to do something so drastic, but she didn't. But she literally ran mad. So Abigail and Damien, they dated for 7 years. About 5 pregnancies. I still about the 6th one because Damien had plans to study abroad. Well, for me, let me just quickly summarize this part. Like, talk about people who want to travel abroad and leave their girlfriend. It takes a lot for a guy who wants to travel abroad, leaving his girlfriend here with the hope of them coming back. Even me as a human, as a lady, like, okay, maybe I'm the one traveling out and then I leave my man here. I'll tell you that there's no certainty I would come back for him. I won't lie to you. But that's what happened to. But Damien was not like that. Although he came back, but he had to marry the mother of his child. And he said he can't marry to wife. He now had to leave Abigail alone. This movie is really a lot. I mean, I'm just so sad. I know there's some ladies out there like that who has done same for guys about series of pregnancy. We do that. I'm not yet ready, baby. Okay, I'm not ready to be a father. I'll marry you. A guy ended up marrying someone else. Apparently, someone they just met for like 6 months, 3 months, and then that was the case of Damien and Abigail. Even Mabel felt bad, but there was nothing. Damian stood his ground. But for me, I felt even when Damian stood his ground, Mabel should have maybe avoided him or something. Like, not just caused a break. I mean, that break was too deep for her to bear. I mean, if that such thing happens in reality, I mean, it happens. I don't know. The survivor is really so minimal. I felt Mabel could have just taken the child, allowed him to be seeing his child, not like getting married to her. But Damian was insisting that he will marry her. So I feel Damian actually was the one, propelling all of the thing and all of that. And it happened just that way. So guys, this is all I will say on this movie. Like, I can tell you this movie, like, just go and check it out. It's a movie you'd really love to. So talk about blind dates. I mean, well, I just want to put a review on blind dates. Now, like we could see maybe she went on blind dates, a lot of blind dates. But it didn't work for her. But some blind dates used to work. Oh. Like all this pop the but they've modernized this now to like pop the balloon game show. We know our host that does it. I will not mention the name. And we know other people that does all of that. I've been on some before. Let me cover my face first. Okay, so some it works for them, some it doesn't work. And I'll talk about abortions. My dear, I will never support abortion for anything. I will not. Like, you can take your parent has not developed though. But not when you already got to know that there is pregnancy and then you aborted your baby. Like, you killed the child. You killed your I cannot imagine. So now my thought on Damian loving Abigail, because I know you might be asking me if Damian loved Abigail. I mean, that's like its worst. I feel like he loved her. I mean, he loved her, he went abroad, he came back for her. But you see, this love everything. Actually, I don't just want to preach on it. I mean, it's a real lot from that movie. Like my co-host would always say, like, they are propellers for love. And I think there's sometimes love can shift. Love can change. I must tell you. I must tell you. Especially Damien, who has this core, this thing, principles and standards about single mother, family oriented person. So it's really a lot. This love of a thing is just about your person, standard prince. It's just really a lot. We just hope that we get it right in all of our relationships and marriage. So I'm going to be drawing my curtains down here. I mean, I really did justice to this. Let me know your take right in the comment section, and do also follow us on our social media platforms at TLIG Africa. Of course, you can partner with us so we can review your movies. So our producers and upcoming producers, we can review your movies as well, help you and do your account for your movies. Brand owners too, you are not left behind, as you can reach out to us to promote your products and services. Until next time, you will be seeing my beautiful face here. My name is Sienna, and this is me saying peace out. Bye, guys.